welcome everyone. Lovely to see you and welcome along to CruiseAway. Good to have you with us as once again we show off our range of amazing cruise and stay holiday adventures around the world. More and more people are switching on to the wonders of seeing more of the world in one trip by jumping on board some of the most beautiful floating resorts in the world. And here at CruiseAway, we've been working with all of the major cruise lines to put together the most spectacular escapes for you. From a local taster cruise around Oz to cruising right around the globe. Whatever you're looking for, we'll have it for you, and we're just a call or click away. Now in this show, we're going to be cruising in laid-back luxury with Holland America Line, the cruise ship where you really do feel looked after, comfortable and relaxed. That's their #1 priority. You'll enjoy fine food and good times every minute of your cruise. And we've got exciting trips lined up for you too, like a wonderful Mediterranean medley cruise next September with a stay in Barcelona, and an Asian highlights cruise for November this year with a stay in Hong Kong, all with that friendly home from home surroundings of your Holland America Cruise Line ship. Now, we also have some tempting upgrade offers for you as well. So let's show you around one of their ships now as we take a trip back in time to ancient Olympia, to Italy, Croatia, and moreover 15 nights starting on the 8th of October as we fly you out from Sydney to Athens in Greece. And it's time to drink in the culture and history before we cruise. So we have checked you into a hotel for 3 nights. Now, some nice things you might want to do while you're in Athens. How about some wine tasting in Attica? It's local wineries here, and you can savour exceptional Greek wines produced from some of the world's oldest vines here, which might be a nice thing to do. You can stroll through Plaka, which is lovely, charming streets in the historic neighbourhood here with neoclassical buildings and lots more to see. Plenty of ideas there for Athens before we start cruising, and we are cruising with Holland America Line, of course, on Oosterdam here, and we are cruising for 10 nights, which is lovely. 10 nights is just perfect for a cruise, and Holland America Line is your perfect cruise line if you like laid-back luxury, if you like calm surroundings. It's almost classic cruising, if you like. It's less about sort of being a theme park at sea, and it's more about being a lovely luxury, calm, relaxing and enriching escape, focusing very much on music as well. A lot of live music you'll find on the ship, and a lot of things that you can get involved in. You just saw the Culinary Arts Centre there, where you might want to get involved in the test kitchen, learning a new dish. Lots of other classes and activities that you can get involved in. It's all about fine dining as well when you're on board with Holland America Line. And you will notice, actually, we're talking about smaller ships here. The Oosterdam is around about 2,000 passengers, which is just about right, actually, for that lovely balance of personal service and number of passengers on board. It just feels about right. Nice friendly atmosphere where you're not waiting a long time in long lines and queues and whatever. You just feel like there's a lovely pace happening right the way through your cruise. There's some amazing restaurants on board. If you've cruised with Holland America Line before, you know their signature restaurants, speciality wise, are there. The Pinnacle Grill is there, the Ultimate Steakhouse at Sea, and Canaletto for authentic Italian. But you've got lots of included dining as well. You've got main dining, of course. You have 24-hour room service, which is included in your cruise fare, and you've got more casual dining as well to enjoy, which is lovely. And they do things like movie nights, and there are sing-alongs, lots of live entertainment. Music's a big thing on board Holland America Line. You will love it. So back to where we're going, cruising out of the port for Athens, a day at sea, and then we are in Kerkyra, which is Corfu in Greece, and you can explore the Acheilaion Palace here, which is a neoclassical mansion, which is really quite fascinating with gardens. On to Dubrovnik in Croatia, where you can walk along the ancient city walls here. Lovely views over the Adriatic or the Old Town. There's also a cable car here up a mountain for a panoramic perspective, which might be quite nice to do. Next, we head over to Split, again in Croatia. There's the Diocletian's Palace here, which is UNESCO World Heritage Site, and looks so charming, doesn't it? Wonderful to explore. There's lovely labyrinths of ancient streets here as well to shop. Next, into Italy, into Trieste. Now, this is a gateway port into Venice if you want to take a trip into Venice or stay closer to Trieste. There's the Miramare Castle, which is perched up on a cliff, again overlooking the Adriatic, that you might want to see. A day at sea, and we're in Saranda, Albania this time, and the Butrint National Park here is quite interesting to see because there's ancient ruins here from Roman times, from Byzantine times, and from the Greek era as well, so a real mix of different things to see. Talking of ancient Greece, let's go to Katakolon, which of course is the home of Olympia, the birthplace of the modern day Olympics there. You can do olive oil tasting there, you can do wine tasting, food tours, so much you can do in this part of the world. Next, we head to Crete, and a guided hike if you're feeling energetic through the Samaria Gorge here is one of the very, very nice things to do here. Or, of course, you've got the historic Palace of Knossos. We disembark back in Piraeus, which is the port city for Athens, and then we fly back from Athens to Sydney on this one. Having really taken in some fabulously historic places and destinations around ancient Greece. Wonderful to go into Croatia as well. Dubrovnik, of course. I don't know if you're familiar or you watch the, is it Game of Thrones it's called? Yeah, Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. If you're fans of those, of course, a lot of the locations are in Dubrovnik, so it's massively busy with tours to those as well. So with this holiday, you've got time to enjoy a relaxing, exciting and thoroughly fascinating trip. And this, of course, is for October. And in the price I'm about to give you, your flight from Sydney to Athens, first to explore the ancient sites and the wonders there, because you have 3 nights in a hotel. Then we join the homely, lively and very relaxed Holland America line for 10 nights of cruising, looking after you in style as you go and explore destinations in Croatia and the Greek islands, enjoying all of the wonderful food and entertainment, enrichment, activities, service on board on the Oosterdam, ending back in Piraeus, where we transfer you to the port in Athens for the flight back to Sydney. Now, you can book this today with a low deposit as well, which is wonderful. And this price tag, this is 5-star cruising at its finest, at its most relaxed and chilled. The size of the ship, the number of passengers on board, the pace of the itinerary, the quality of the dining and the service and the entertainment is, you will love it. You will be bowled over. Plus, on this offer, if you pay an Ocean View upgrade price, we'll upgrade you again another level to a balcony stateroom. Now, there's only limited availability there, so make sure that you book soon. So let's check out the prices for that. So your price on screen on the left, of course, is based on interior stateroom, but if you decide to upgrade and pay the Ocean View upgrade price, we upgrade you again to a balcony stateroom. What a treat that would be. And it's a really good price as well, considering that's a 10-night cruise. And of course, with your balcony come more possibilities, of course. Fling open the doors, let the fresh air in, enjoy breakfast out on the balcony, have your dinner out on the balcony a couple of nights on your cruise. Remember, room service is included as part of your fare when you cruise with Holland America Line, so it's well worth thinking about that free Ocean View to balcony upgrade with us. Again, talk to the team. It is limited in availability, but be quick as you possibly can, and we'll get you as upgraded as we possibly can. 1300 412 358 is our toll-free telephone number. And of course, there are many other offers where we can unlock little flash sale freebies. It might be balcony upgrades, it might be free drinks, it might be a free stay somewhere. Lots of offers we can do that with, because that's what we do here at CruiseAway, and you'll find lots more information on our website as well at cruiseaway.com.au. Oh, look out for us on Instagram as well, because we post on a regular basis, and on Facebook, because we'll keep you updated with the latest hot news. Right, let's go next across to Europe. We're going to a Mediterranean medley next, with a stay in Barcelona, and this is 27 nights, so a holiday you can really get your hands around. 9th of September next year, we'll fly from Sydney over to Barcelona in Spain first, and we've got a 2-night hotel stay lined up for you here. I love Barcelona. It is just such a gorgeous city. If you've never been before, honestly, you could just be driven round and round and round it. And there are actually two different hop-on, hop-off tour buses, which you can buy tickets for and just literally go round and round in circles around Barcelona and enjoy it. There are wonderful festivals at this time of the year to enjoy it as well. It's a city that no 2 days are ever the same. And it is wonderful to just wander around and enjoy. Then we'll be cruising on the Oosterdam again with Holland America, but this time we're cruising for longer. This time we're cruising for 21 nights. So that's 3 weeks of cruising, 3 weeks of full board cruising, enjoying that laid back relaxation and wonderful service on board as you enjoy all of the wonderful dining experiences on board. And the activities. I think the activities are just, you know, they are important. I mean, it's nice to look at your daily programme and you'll always find out the day before what's happening tomorrow one way or the other, either if you're doing it on the app or you've got the paper programme as well. But they do things like movie nights, so that it'll have movies showing on the outdoor screen, which is quite a nice thing to do in the evening. If you think about it, there you are sailing around in the Mediterranean, but you're up on the top deck, you're out on a lounger near the pool, looking up at the big screen. There you are with a glass of something in one hand, popcorn in the other, enjoying a film while you're at sea, which is just a lovely thing to do. It really is. It's so lovely. And again, they have lots of musical events on board. They have the billboard on board where you can sing along. They also do live game shows there, trivia and things like that, which is great fun to get involved in. They've got the Rolling World stage there as well, where they do their production shows, and they're really nice, and they've got the latest technology there to make them look stunning. Here you can see some of the dining, which is it's stunning, and it's something for everyone. I mean, this really is a family affair as well, this cruise. You know, take lots of people now are holidaying with sort of multi-generations of their family. It's a great way of, you know, getting people together and just all having a really fun time, because there are activities and things to do for everyone. So no matter who you've got with you, you can all go off and, you know, entertain your own interests, which I think is really good. So 3 weeks of cruising. Out of Barcelona we go, and we're heading to France first, down to Marseille. Wonderful Provence region of France, famous for the wines and just these wonderful little coastal towns and cities. There are some amazing tours out of here. The port itself, the old port in Marseille, is so charming. Next to Livorno in Italy, I'm almost guaranteeing that you'll be taking one of the tours here, either into Florence and Pisa, or you'll be heading to the Cinque Terre again, which is beautiful. They come so highly recommended. Into the port for Rome next. Rome in a day, wonderful. There's so much that you can cover actually. If you do get a chance to go shopping and see the Trevi Fountain, it's well worth doing, but it's a really exciting day in Rome. And from Rome we go to Naples, and you can take a scenic drive along the Amalfi Coast here on a tour if you fancy. But of course you've got ancient ruins in the city itself. Herculaneum is there, Pompeii is close by too. We'll cruise the Strait of Messina into Corfu next, and you've got the Palakastritsa Monastery here, which is right up on a hill with the most amazing breathtaking views across the Ionian Sea, which you can enjoy, or maybe you just want a beach day. Remember, you can. Back across to Dubrovnik now in Croatia. Again, Game of Thrones. If you want to walk the walls that you see in the series, brilliant. You absolutely can. Very popular. And then you go into Kotor, and Kotor is wonderful because it has a completely different landscape actually. It's almost sort of fairy tale on the edge of these wonderful mountains and cliffs. It's beautiful. If you can get up to the fortress and get the views across, they are stunning. We'll take a scenic cruise through the Bay of Kotor and cruise across to Zadar in Croatia. There's an ancient Roman forum here. There's famous churches here as well if you want to dive into the history. And the Kirka National Park with its falls, wonderful. Back into Italy. Now we're in Trieste. Now we're here for an overnight, so 2 days. So a couple of different options you've got here. Tours will go into Venice from here in Trieste, or maybe you'll actually want to take a walking tour into the historic centre of Trieste itself. Back over to Croatia we go, to Rijeka next. Now there's a maritime and history museum here if you want to hear about its rich heritage, but I quite fancy just promenading here and just having a little wander around a place I've never heard of before that looks amazing. Now Split in Croatia, I think pretty much everyone has heard of, and you can take a boat here to nearby islands of Hvar and Brač for a day of relaxation or exploration if you fancy it, and a day at sea. And we're heading into the Greek islands now. Santorini, Thera in Santorini is amazing. Wine tasting here, sightseeing, it's all about the sights and the wonderful buildings here, and taking a walk I think will be the thing to do on this trip. Next we go to Mykonos. Mykonos, one of the most visited places in all of the Greek islands, and it is beautiful, worthy of its title of being one of the most popular. You've got the ruins in Delos, you've got the windmills there as well. I mean, so many choices. Next to Turkey, to Kusadasi, the ancient city of Ephesus, nearby of course. You also have the House of the Virgin Mary here as well, which is a lovely pilgrimage site, which is well worth seeing. Again, some of these things you may only ever see once in your life. We go to Istanbul in Turkey. We are here for an overnight as well. Of course, you have to. There's so much to see. There's the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. There's the old city. There's the modern city. Oh my word, there is so much. Take a Bosphorus cruise if you get the chance as well to see the city and the waterfront itself along the skyline. Beautiful. You cruise the Dardanelles into Piraeus, which is the port for Athens at the end of the cruise, and that is where we will then fly you back to Sydney. Blimey, it's dizzying this, isn't it? We've covered a lot of ground there. This is a lot of travel. But the great thing is, as soon as you step on board Amsterdam, that's it. That's it, it's all sorted. No more unpacking, go and explore all of the places. So this is big adventures for next September, cruising with Holland America Line, and a deposit today will secure this for you at the best price, including your flight from Sydney over to Barcelona in Spain for a 2-night hotel stay there. And then it is time to board Amsterdam across 21 fabulous nights. Relax and enjoy everything there is on offer on the ship as you are cruising everywhere. France, Italy, Sicily, Croatia, the Greek islands and Turkey, overnighting in Istanbul as well, ending in the port for Athens and then flying back to Sydney from Athens, and all for this price tag here, which again you can put a deposit down on right now. You will absolutely adore the friendly service on board. We are talking low-key luxury, lots of enrichment on board, and the pace of the cruise is just phenomenal. This is a price tag worth snapping up right now, and here is everything that is included for you in that price tag. Honestly, our team have completely and utterly pulled out the stops again for you, because that's a long holiday if you think about it. That's a 3-week cruise. But remember that 3 weeks of cruise, while you're there, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to put any effort in whatsoever. You can just simply not cook, not clean, not wash up, not pack and unpack. You don't need to do anything. You literally just need to go port by port by port, go and explore, go and wander around the ports. Don't get off in all of the ports. It's completely up to you. Just enjoy all of the food, the dining, the entertainment that's part of your cruise as well, and you'll have the greatest time. And I would love a postcard. You can do that via email these days as well, can't you? I'd love to hear when you get back from this holiday. I think you'll be thrilled. Anyway, listen, call us right now and get the deposit in, 1300 412 358, because we've got a different part of the world to go and see right now in a Highlights of Asia with Hong Kong stay package. Now, this is 32 nights this time, and it comes up on the 6th of November. So we're flying from Sydney over to Hong Kong first for a 3-night hotel stay there. Very bustling city, Hong Kong. At this time of the year as well, I looked up things to do at this time of the year. There is, and I can only say this one, the Clock and Flap Music Festival. It's one of Hong Kong's biggest music festivals, and it happens at this time of the year. There's also something called Symphony Under the Stars, with classical music concerts by the Hong Kong Philharmonic in the stunning backdrop of the Victoria Harbour as well. So check those out before we start cruising. Now, longest cruise in the show. We are on board Holland America Line's Westerdam for 28 nights. This is almost like half a world cruise, this, isn't it? This is what this is going to feel like. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, like the Amsterdam that we saw before, such a wonderful warm welcome on board. That same level of laid-back luxury sophistication, nice little extras, things like afternoon tea are on the menu for you if you like. 24-hour room service included. Main dining room, which has the most incredible choices night by night by night. And also what Holland America are great at, and this will be lovely for this part of the world, is they will tailor the menus to the part of the world you are in as well. So you'll always have classics and favourites, but you'll also have some regionally inspired food as well, which I think is brilliant. Specialty dining wise, again, the Signature Steakhouse is on board. They've just added new additions to that as well, which is wonderful. Canaletto, which is the Italian on board, wonderful. Live music venues, Rolling Stone Lounge is there, so you can dance along to your favourite songs with the house band, which is wonderful. They'll do rock, they'll do pop, they'll do country, they'll do everything, which is great. There's a lot of shopping on board if you like that kind of thing as well. So sometimes when you get on board a cruise ship, you realize that you've forgotten to bring something, or you know, there's an outfit that you think, oh, actually, I don't really feel I've got the right thing to wear tonight. You can buy it on board. It's not a problem whatsoever. They do lovely tours and explorations in the ship as well. Lots of activities that you can really get involved into. So Holland America Line is lovely. As I say, passenger-wise here, brilliant size. We're looking around about 2,300, 2,400 passengers. So brilliant. You'll get to know people very, very easily. The crew get to know you as well. They get to remember what you drink at the bar, how you like your steak, all of that kind of thing. It's amazing. So let's take this 28 nights of cruising then out of Hong Kong, day at sea, to Kai Lan in Vietnam, where you can cruise the bay on a junk boat, which is a traditional boat apparently, and you can marvel at the emerald waters there, stop at hidden caves and enjoy a delicious seafood lunch, all in one tour, which is lovely. Chiang Mai is next in Vietnam. You can visit the famous marble mountains here, the limestone hills with their caves and pagodas, which give you amazing views. That's available on a Holland America Line tour there, but there are other wonderful sights too. Next to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Now you've got so many different choices here. You can tour in the city itself, you can take a Mekong Delta experience, or take a trip to a nearby village and learn about maybe pottery or rice paper makings, you know, something really traditional. Sihanoukville in Cambodia is next, and these have the most incredible pristine beaches available if you just fancy a relaxing day. It is wonderful. There's the Kabal Che waterfalls as well that you can go and visit on a tour. Next, highlight port here is Bangkok. Laem Chabang is the port for Bangkok, and we are here for 2 days, so an overnight stay, so lots of adventures. You could also venture into Bangkok by night as well. See the famous walking street, go and have dinner there, see the night shows. It's a wonderful, wonderful city. And next we're staying in Thailand for Koh Samui, where you can visit the big Buddha temple for wonderful views across Koh Samui. Or you can just, again, choose wonderful beaches. There will be lots of recommendations on board of places where you can just go out and chill out and relax and enjoy a nice massage on the beach. A day at sea into Singapore, where you can explore Chinatown and Little India for a taste of Singapore's vibrant culture and cuisine. Or maybe you fancy the big designer names in Orchard Road and you'll go shopping. Day at sea, we are coming back to Bangkok, should I say, and we're coming back for an overnight as well. So you're here for 2 further days, which is amazing. There are wonderful places that you can go and visit in Bangkok. You've got Pattaya with lively beaches, you've got ancient temples and ruins and so much more. A day at sea, we are cruising back into Ho Chi Minh City for a second visit here. There's a coastal town called Vung Tau, which has wonderful beaches and a Christ the King statue which overlooks it, with a wonderful history and lovely views from there that you might want to go to. Kota Kinabalu is next in Malaysia. There's a Meri culture village here which you can go and visit, learn about traditional indigenous tribes here, and you've got a wildlife park there which looks rather entertaining too. A day at sea, we're in Puerto Princesa in the Philippines, where you can relax on Honda Bay's idyllic beaches, enjoy the snorkeling in the waters, or glide through the serene mangrove forests of Sabang on a paddle boat tour, which again sounds very nice indeed. Then we head into the capital of the Philippines, Manila, We're here for 2 days as well, so we've got an overnight stay. And the Tal volcano and its volcanic lakes there, I mean, stunning to go and take a hike and tour around there. There's, again, lots and lots of different shore excursions available. A day at sea, and then we will disembark in Hong Kong, and then we'll transfer you to the airport for your flight back to Sydney. You just won't believe the size of this holiday for the price that we've got here. It is 32 nights overall, which is incredible, starting on the 6th of November this year as well, which is amazing. And of course, you'll be starting it in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong is an amazing city. So here we are, early November, flying from Sydney over to Hong Kong. Pause here and relax and explore. We check you into a hotel for 3 nights in the city there. Then you join Westerdam, the old cruise ship with Holland America Line. 28 nights. 28 nights! Book quickly though to take advantage as you cruise from Hong Kong across the Far East to Vietnam and Thailand and Cambodia with 2 overnight stays in the port for Bangkok, which is just brilliant. You're cruising the Philippines with an overnight stay in Puerto Princesa too, before the cruise ends in Hong Kong, where we transfer you to the airport for your flight back to Sydney. All of that, look, check this price out. Because I thought, okay, we're looking at $11,000-$12,000 each for this one. No. I mean, I thought it had to be for the size of the holiday. It's 32 nights. And then look at your price tag there. And you know what, even better? 2 things even better. First of all, a deposit will lock this in for you right now. Secondly, we've got another special offer to make you on this particular holiday, because if you pay the Ocean View upgrade price for this, we'll upgrade you again to a balcony. Bear in mind, it's a 28-night cruise. So let's go and check out the upgrade price for that. Oh my word. For a 28-night cruise, that's amazing. So your price, this is where you have tough choices here. Your price on the left-hand side is unbeatable. It's ridiculous. It's fantastic for the holiday that you are taking, and that is based on your interior stateroom. But if you go for the Ocean View upgrade price for this 28-night cruise, you will not be sailing in an Ocean View. We will upgrade you again to a balcony stateroom. And bear in mind that while you're on this cruise, that room service is part of the offering. It's free, it's included on your Holland America Line cruise, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Would that not be nice to enjoy out on your balcony? A late breakfast every morning, dinner on your balcony every now and again. When you've had a busy day in port, or you've just been to the spa for a treatment, you come back to your room and you're like, I'm not ready to get dressed and go to a restaurant, I'll just have it sent to the balcony. It's all there for you to enjoy. Anyway, listen, I have to click you back into reality right now. Those holidays are all yours. They're a call away, 1300 412 358. Remember, you call us toll free here at CruiseAway. We've been in the cruise business for over 25 years. So when it comes to planning adventures like this, rather than trying to search yourself and do all of the booking and confirmations and the tickets and this, that and the other, hand all of that over to us and we will gladly take on that responsibility without booking fees for you and give you the very, very best holiday. Listen, come back and see me again very, very soon. We're here every day with CruiseAway shows. Whatever you're doing, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.